Welcome, sovereign ones, to this transmission in the field. You found this transmission because you are ready to hear it. Nothing is by accident, all is by resonance. When you see this video, then now listen closely, because this transmission is a very important one. You may find yourself right now in a storm of strong new frequency, new energy. It's moving fast. And you may feel that your current job or whatever you work on is cracking. You may feel insecurity in your job and relationships. You may feel your identity cracking open. You may feel like nothing around you makes sense right now. You may feel like that no matter what you buy and what you do, nothing takes away the feeling of lack inside of you, this hole inside of you. Dear one, sovereign one, this is a time, this is a moment where life asks you, or let me say it in this way, you yourself, you invite yourself to acknowledge your stillness. Because it may look like that the only thing that you can do right now, while everything around you is falling apart, is to be still. And anchor into your own true sovereign being. And this transmission is the invitation for you to allow yourself to anchor in your stillness, to acknowledge it as strength, because that's what it is. Stillness is power. Stillness is not stagnation. Stillness is not doing anything. Especially if you have an intense time and everything else around you seems to crack open and falling apart. Make sure that you stabilize this anchor inside of you. Feel into your stillness for a moment. Not nothingness, simply stillness. And most beings are afraid of it, especially in those times, because there's a subconscious belief that stillness is stagnation, that stillness is failure, that stillness is weakness. And from society, we are programmed to run, to constantly do something. But all we are doing is distract ourselves from finally arriving within our true core stillness and frequency inside of us. And why can I say this with such confidence? Because first, I know that everything is a belief. Beliefs shape our reality. I proved that to myself enough times. And I now see through the veil. I feel I simply feel and see old templates. I look at people and feel their dense energy and see how they run and run and run and constantly checking for something to do and to buy and just to fill in the hole that they have inside of themselves. And you see it in their face. You see it in their face that they are to the core unhappy, that they are to the core secretly screaming and longing for permission to just be themselves. And it's a time now on this planet where this gathering of more stuff and distracting more and more will not work anymore. Your higher mind, your soul, your true being, believe me, you prepare yourself for that. You may feel like nothing is working out anymore, of course, because you yourself, you don't want to navigate yourself further into those things. There has to be a cut. This has to shake your human aspect so damn much that you say, I don't care anymore. I just can't. I'm done. And if you allow yourself just a little bit to say, I'm done. I don't know, I give up. I give up, I don't know. Then you're doing an important first step. Because your human aspect don't know. Your human aspect is here to experience life. Only experience life. But your entire being, your whole persona, which is made out of your ego, your human aspect, and your higher mind, or your soul, call it whatever you want. Your whole being is multidimensional. This means you can experience with the human aspect, but you're also connected to your own higher self, because you are your higher self. And you can see further from the mountaintop. You learn to walk hand in hand with your higher mind by realizing that you are your higher mind. And of course, because you are addicted to certain things, to emotions, to do things to fill in the hole inside of you, you're no longer listening. You no longer look within. You look without. You look into the illusion. There's nothing you can find. There's simply nothing you can find, believe me. Once you'll see through the illusion, then you realize, and that's a good thing actually, then you realize that nothing you do in this three-dimensional game is giving you something. And that's a good point to be. For myself, I love that because I create elevated feelings and the feeling of wholeness and gratitude for myself, and that's the new model of reality, of causing an effect. And no longer waiting for something to appear in 20 years so that I can feel whole. And we all of us know that it will never happen. You will always need more and more and more. You will always be in the rat race, you see. So this transmission allows you, is your sign, is your message if you want to. You manifested it for yourself, you attracted it. You guided yourself to this transmission. To, in those stormy times, be the eye of the hurricane. Dear soul, that's your permission to say, my being is enough. I don't even know if it's the truth. It's also okay. But give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance, dear one. Allow the sovereign field to calibrate you, to recalibrate your field. That's what you can do if you work one-on-one with me. Link is in the description box below. Join the field and get your golden signal. It's not a newsletter, but a wink from the universe at the exact same time, at the exact right time, to fine-tune your frequency back to sovereignty. Little nudges for you to tap into, you see. I invite you to support the field. Invest in your own sovereignty by supporting my journey and supporting the field. And as I said in my last videos, which I invite you to join and to watch, because this is a frequency that allows you to relax and finally arrive within yourself and calibrate back to the present moment, create awareness. In my last videos, I said that wine with Han is coming, and for a handful of souls, I decided for 10. I created the table twice a month where sovereign souls gather, not in a teaching, but in remembering. We sip cosmic wine, we remember who we truly are, and we create mirrors for each other to grow, to evolve, to create awareness, and to laugh at beliefs, and to just sit and sip wine and feel good and laugh at the seriousness of life. Join this community. Link will be in the description box below. If you are in, as I said, I have 10 seats. Comment wine with Han. See you at the table and enjoy to explore the field. Presence first. Paths to everything I just said below in the description. So, my dear friend, your stillness is calling you. May you continue with those videos over here, or you click on this mischievous head and subscribe this channel. Don't forget the notification bell. Let's grow together, let's expand together. Much love, much warmth. This is Han from the field. See you next time.